Hey friends! My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly, and I do all sorts of videos on my channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of that sounds like fun to you, I hope that you'll subscribe and click that notification bell so you're notified every time a new video is dropped. Today's video is a collaboration hosted by my friends Tiffany at Smalltown6 and Jessica at Jessica Myrose. And the theme of this video is actually an ongoing theme. This is the first in the series. We're gonna be doing one like this every month, and this is Crockpot Palooza. So every month we're gonna be sharing some crockpot recipes that you can enjoy with your family throughout the fall. Because it's a collab, there's a playlist associated with it. So if you look in the description box of my video, you're gonna find links to both Tiffany and Jessica's channels, and you're also gonna find a link to the playlist so that you can check out what all my friends made this month for their Crockpot Palooza recipe. So because it's the end of August, summer is winding down, I wanted to make a recipe that was still kind of like fresh and zingy. I'm not quite ready for fall flavors yet, I suppose. So I looked into this cookbook. I'll have it linked down below as well in case you're interested. But this cookbook is called Slow Cooked Paleo. And you may not know this about me if you're new to my channel, but I eat exclusively gluten and dairy free. And so I naturally gravitate towards paleo or Whole30 recipes because then I don't have to make any swaps or adaptations. The gluten and dairy free is a given when you're cooking paleo. So the recipe that I'm sharing with you today is called Tandoori drumsticks with cucumber vinegar salad. So basically we're gonna be marinating drumsticks in like a yogurt-based spicy, not spicy hot, but spicy flavorful kind of marinade. We're gonna let it sit in the fridge for a little bit, and when we're ready to go, we're gonna throw the chicken into the crock pot. When the chicken's almost ready, we're gonna prepare a cucumber salad with herbs and onions, and it's gonna be amazing. So it's gonna have a nice, cool, refreshing element to kind of balance out that spicy chicken that we're gonna make in our crock pot. Super tasty. You could serve it with some white rice on the side if you're not paleo, if you're just gluten and dairy free. Something to let you sop up all the sauce that the chicken's gonna release because it's very, very good. So if you're ready, let's jump right in and start our tandoori chicken and cucumber salad. All right, friends, so in order to prepare our chicken, I've got a lot of drumsticks here. It said to use 12. I'm using 3 entire packs, so I might adjust the ingredients accordingly to make sure I have enough marinade for all this chicken. You could also score the chicken skin to make sure that the marinade penetrates more fully, but because I'm planning to leave this overnight, I decided to just go ahead and leave the chicken drumsticks as they were. So the recipe for our marinade includes a half cup of canned full-fat coconut milk, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is about what you'd get out of a medium lemon, and optionally you can also add 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. We need 1 tablespoon of garam masala, which is a spice blend, a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of sweet paprika, a tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander or cilantro, 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of turmeric, and a half teaspoon of chili powder. So we're going to blend all of the marinade ingredients together in a medium bowl, and once they're mixed up, we're going to pour it into the Ziploc where I've got all the chicken drumsticks. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a massage to make sure that it gets into all the nooks and crannies of the chicken. You can refrigerate this for at least 2 hours is the recommendation, or overnight like I did. The longer, the better. It's the very next day, and we're going to go ahead and pour our chicken drumsticks into the slow cooker along with the excess marinade. That's going to go ahead and cook in the juices that it was marinating in. We're going to cover it, and you have the choice of either cooking it on high for 3 to 3.5 hours, or you can cook it on low for 6 to 7 hours. Serve immediately with your side salad, which we're about to prepare with these ingredients. You need 2 cucumbers that have been halved lengthwise with the seeds removed and thinly sliced, a half cup of finely diced red onion. You guys already know I bought it pre-diced because I am awful at cutting onions. We need a quarter cup of chopped mint or cilantro. I'm going to use cilantro because I already had some for the chicken. 3 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, a half teaspoon of salt, and the juice of half a lime. And this is the easiest thing ever. Once you've chopped up your cucumbers as thinly as you can manage, as you can see, I left the seeds in mine because I really don't mind them. You're just going to mix all of your salad ingredients together in a medium bowl, and you're going to refrigerate them for at least 1 hour to marinate. I personally prefer my flavors to be a little more intense, so I made it a point to prepare my salad 3 hours in advance so that there would be plenty of time for the cucumbers to soak up all the flavors of the vinegar, the herbs, the onions, and so on. Another great thing about this very versatile chicken recipe is that you can easily make it into a freezer meal. So if you wanted to, you can prepare the marinade and the chicken, put the chicken into the Ziploc bag, but instead of putting it in the fridge, you could put it in the freezer and freeze it up to 4 months. So then when you're ready to cook, it's just a matter of thawing it out and following the recipe from there in your crock pot. And if desired, you can have a crispier drumstick skin by putting the chicken under the broiler for 3 to 5 minutes once it comes out of the crock pot. But this was really tasty just as is. Alright friends, there you have it, a complete meal with the help of our crock pot. Most of the things could be prepared in advance, such as obviously marinating the chicken, and you can prepare the cucumber salad a few hours in advance. So it's something that I think would be great for entertaining. Like if you have company coming over, I think this would be a really impressive meal. There was a lot of flavors going on, although if you cook with your crock pot a lot, you already know that, well, at least in my experience, the crock pot seems to kind of tamp down the intensity of certain spices. So if you're someone like me that likes really bold, punchy flavors, I would maybe even overspice, or at least be prepared to add more spices once the food is ready to serve. Obviously everything is to your taste and to your liking, but I found that I had to add a little more of all the spices that I used just because I really wanted a punchy flavor at the end, and I felt like it was more subtle than I expected considering all the stuff we threw in there. Again, of course, it's up to your liking, so make sure you taste it at the end and adjust accordingly if you feel like you need to. But there you have it, friends. That's our first recipe for our Crockpot Palooza. Remember, we're going to be doing this all autumn long, once a month, so keep your eyes peeled. The best thing you could do, of course, is subscribe, and that way you know that you're not going to miss any of the Crockpot recipes. So as always, I want to thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope that you will please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week, and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!